And we're back, YouTubers! What's going on? It's your favorite Onion with the final State of Decay 2 Daybreak weapons review. And in this review, I'm going to be looking at the 9th and last unlockable weapon, the CLEO Heavy Sniper. And of course, although the stats and specs for the weapon speak for themselves, I will be giving my evaluation on the weapon's abilities in combat. This will involve tactics that are best employed while the weapon is equipped, my conclusive opinion, and an overall score. So evaluation will take place on 4 main fronts: ammunition economy, crowd control, pressure combat, and the most optimal role of the wielder. Now, opening up with the Heavy Sniper's ammunition economy, the CLEO Heavy Sniper is a bolt-action sniper rifle with a mag capacity of 8. Since CLEO ammo packs come with 32 rounds, this equates to 4 mags per ammo pack. Now, the CLEO Heavy Sniper has a unique feature compared to all other weapons in the collection. It fires 2 CLEO projectiles for every pull of the trigger, which means the mag capacity is cut in half to 4 rounds. This severely hurts ammo economy, but the payoff is a guaranteed kill, regardless of point of contact or whether a given Z is armored. So there is a balance to the involuntary use of 2 rounds. However, it is important to consider which targets are worth the ammunition, as any regular Z can be eliminated with a single headshot from a frail weapon, i.e. the CLEO pistol. Additionally, the crosshairs on the CLEO Heavy Sniper is the smallest amongst all the CLEO weapons, and therefore has the most consistent hit pattern. But this is a double-edged sword. Due to the extremely small crosshairs, every shot is forced and must be taken with maximum discretion. Since the Heavy Sniper can only fire 4 times, missing a single pull of the trigger is not only easy, but a waste of double the ammo. When faced with the Juggernaut, this weapon is easily the most economical choice, as it takes 8 rounds or 4 shots to put him down, with 1 extra to decapitate. Not only is it the most economical, but puts a major relief on one's explosives. When used against Juggernauts, this is the only time when the CLEO Heavy Sniper is most economical, but this little niche increases as the waves progress. Alright, so now moving on to crowd control. Although crowd control makes up a relatively small frequency of occurrences, the chances of its need increases with each wave, and performing it properly can be the difference between progressing to the next wave or your technician dying a premature death. Since the CLEO Heavy Sniper is a bolt-action weapon, this automatically puts it at a major disadvantage for eliminating multiple targets efficiently. Additionally, as discussed in ammo economy, a wielder can only take 4 shots before they must reload, and considering how tight the crosshairs are, every shot must be made carefully. Virtually every aspect about this weapon negates its ability to perform crowd control efficiently. The only positives sit with a guaranteed kill for every connected shot and a fast reload. A small bonus is the weapon's ability to pierce multiple targets, but with the crosshairs, targets must be perfectly lined up to perform a multi-kill. In other words, Zeds in filed formation is the only efficient way to perform crowd control. Otherwise, a wielder is more likely to jeopardize one's health and stamina from the inevitable reliance on melee strikes and limited explosives. The need for crowd control is usually the result of a lack of effective pressure combat, which is what we're going to move on to next. So pressure combat refers to how efficiently a ranged weapon can be used to eliminate targets in multiple areas, or how well said weapon can complement your ability to eliminate multiple scattered enemies from various ranges. The CLEO Heavy Sniper's damage, effective range, and tight crosshairs makes it easily the most reliable weapon for taking down far-range targets. But as discussed in ammo economy, the tight crosshairs are a double-edged sword. It will likely result in either wasted ammo or too much time taken for each target. As a small side note, the lowered controllability decreases the accuracy of the next shot, so it is still possible to miss even with centered crosshairs. This will simply result in a slight hindrance to pressure and result in a crowd control situation. Part of being able to perform pressure combat is having the ammo capacity to withstand an onslaught. The Heavy Sniper only has 4 shots, and although the reload is fast, the precision and discretion required for each shot will simply take too much time, or result in melee strikes, which ultimately will just take a while anyway. Backtracking to ammo economy again, the Heavy Sniper consumes 2 CLEO rounds for every shot. If used for pressure combat too often, or with little discretion, one will find themselves low on ammo extremely quickly. One great attribute about the Heavy Sniper is how quickly it can take down a Juggernaut. Juggernauts are a major constituent to overwhelming pressure, but the Heavy Sniper is the perfect deterrent as it literally stuns them with every successful shot regardless of the range. This becomes ever more important with later waves and emergency circumstances. However, a high volume of Zeds will be very difficult for the Heavy Sniper, especially if the wielder is being swarmed themselves. So now we're going to move on to role designation. There are 3 roles weapons can fit into: defensive, aggressive, or hybrid. This weapon was actually very difficult to designate, and as a result, I give it a dual designation, hybrid or aggressive. The designation depends on one's circumstances. If playing on a 3 to 4 man team, I would designate the weapon for a hybrid role, and if playing solo or on a 2-man team, I would say aggressive. Using the weapon in a hybrid manner allows a wielder to pick their shots or aim for key targets, i.e. armored Zeds, ferals, bloaters, and juggernauts, while the rest of the team deals with the regular Zeds. Not only will this conserve ammo, but give reasonable support to the rest of the team. When playing solo or with one other ally, playing defensively will put too much stress on ammo reserves, and attempting to play hybrid will allow Zed pressure to overwhelm the wielder quickly. And this weapon is not exactly built for sustained pressure. Beating all waves solo is doable, but very difficult with this weapon, which will lead us into this immaculate Onion's opinion. At first, I found this weapon to be very frustrating and somewhat disappointing when I finally found out why I had to reload so frequently. However, I quickly realized the payoff, which was how reliable it was in taking down targets, especially juggernauts. The CLEO Heavy Sniper is like the intervention of Modern Warfare 2, or the golden gun of 007 GoldenEye. It is such a niche weapon, and no other weapon really compares in how it fulfills that niche. Ironically, regular Zeds are more of a threat than anything else when wielding this weapon. It is not created for solo play, but is the perfect accompaniment when playing on a team. Aside from the escaping smoke and automatic use of 2 rounds for every pull of the trigger, the only other annoyance I have with this weapon is the widening of the crosshairs after each shot. Even though the weapon is bolt action, it is still wise to wait a bit longer before taking another shot, as missing becomes easier. I will go as far as to say that I like this weapon, but it takes practice and getting used to. A lot of it, at least for me anyway. As far as favorites go, out of all the CLEO weapons reviewed, the CLEO Blast Rifle easily holds first place. The CLEO Assault Shotgun holds second, and I guess the CLEO Heavy Sniper holds a solid third. Out of a score of 5, I give this weapon a solid 3 out of 5. So what about you guys? What are your favorite weapons to use? Go ahead and let me know in the comments. Hey, you reached the end of the video. Great job. Now hit subscribe.